Hi all, Graham here, and here is another uploaded game of Saga. This time I'm playing Wayne. We are playing a scenario called Violation, which is a re-imaging of the Desecration server by Rodge. The game is fundamentally massacre points, but you are limited by the number of enemy objective markers that survive at the end of the game. Each side places 3 at the beginning. With the scenario in mind, we designed our warbands. Wayne has gone for a 5 points of mounted warriors, which he's grouped into 3 units of 12, which is quite an interesting build. I saw one of Rodge's recent podcasts where he interviewed a guy who played the Irish, and with that in mind, I've gone for two large units of levy sling. We've not played this scenario before, so we're not quite sure how it will play out, and we'll give feedback at the end of the game. Here's the terrain. As you can see, nearest the camera is the Irish. I placed a bloody great big wood right in the middle of the terrain zone, and there's a ruin as well, which suited me. The dice are the objective markers. The white ones nearest the camera are the Irish ones, and the yellow ones are the Norman ones. Here is a close-up of Wayne's faction. As you can see, he's hiding around that hill, trying to stay out of range of my slingers, which is ironic because he's Norman, and here's mine, and I'm almost limping myself, or clamping myself to this wood in the middle. Okay, Wayne had his turn 1. Scenario rules dictate that the first player may not activate units to shoot or charge. So basically, all he did was he did some moving sideways and positioning. Reality is also, for some reason, didn't record, but it doesn't matter. I had my turn, my first turn straight after, and I pushed my units forward straight into the built-up area and into the wood in the centre. Wayne now has his turn, and here are his dice as placed. Okay, Wayne's turn 2. Now I've decided to actually read the scenario rules. I realise what a bad position I'm in.
I think it's a good position.
Wayne, what are you going to do to me?
Well, do you have an orders reaction?
I do have an orders reaction on Ayers Mill, and I'm going to pop it on that unit there.
Okay.
So it's your activation phase.
Okay. So let's start with volley fire.
Okay. So your target is?
He's got this.
Okay. So
They're all in. Yes, comfortably.
if you wish to use my slightly longer stick, you're more than welcome. I have an armour of 3, but because I'm in rocky ground, it goes up to 4. You've got 6 dice. 2, 4, 6.
Right, I'm going to do superiority. Remove the fatigue from the unit to inflict 2 automatic hits.
Ooh, nice. Wayne, you're going to charge your unit in.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got an armour of 5. I've got 4 defence dice. You've got +1 to your dice. You've got 12. I can't use any advanced abilities.
Neither can I.
So you need 4s +1. So how many have you rolled? 4. Okay. Can they survive?
5s and 6s.
It's happened before, you know.
Sense it happening again.
Saved 1, 2, 3.
So not enough.
So you've killed an objective marker.
Okay.
You do have a fatigue though. Like that.
Why do I have a fatigue?
For the melee. Do you not get a fatigue for melee?
Units do not suffer the usual fatigue after the melee against a marker.
5th bullet point. I love a man who reads the rules.
So, can I now fire my javelins?
You do get one free shot with javelins.
Yeah, so can I use that now?
You can.
Right, well, we're going to shoot with javelins at these guys.
So you've got, how many in range, Wayne?
11.
So all 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got an armour of 4. I can use shooting reaction. How did you get them forward? How did you advance them? Sorry. You used the warlord, didn't you?
I did.
I'm going to use Whale of Banshee, which gives me 2 defence dice.
Okay, I'll pass.
I pass.
So, needing 4s.
Yeah.
Not very good, just a couple. Look at those 1s, Gray. Look at those 1s.
Well, you burnt them now, you probably
Those
won't.
1s, eh?
I saved them anyway. He didn't even go in the rock. Saved them with those 2 there. So.
Okay, I'm going to activate that unit of sergeants
With your
with dice
warrior activation, yeah. They have no fatigue.
for a move.
Okay, move away.
We've got 40 or 3, so we roll 2 dice. Yes, you take off. No, they move 10 inches. Oh, yeah, sorry, they move 5. Less 3, so 2. Yes. Maybe not is under, so that's 5 inches. So 5 would be. So you've got 2 moves back, yeah? So you're going to like 2 down a road. Same as what we did on the or you get deducted a step each time you walk across the
It's in my baggage, Wayne.
So, give you something to think about. Be more than short away from that. They're more than short away from there. Okay.
You got fatigue though, haven't you?
I have for a second activation.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Then left on your board. Shooting. Okay, pursuit.
Activate a unit to charge that generates no fatigue. That the unit gets a bonus 3 attack dice during the melee.
Activate them to charge these guys in the
Okay.
open.
Are you within S? Do you want to check it? I think you might be a nudge out, mate.
What?
You might want to look at it. Would you have liked to have moved them a little bit nearer, Wayne? Was your intent to do that?
Intention was they were within S.
The intention was to have them within S.
Outside of S of the terrain, but within S of the...
Do you want to move them to where you would have wanted them then? You can use your small marker if you want.
The wind just blew.
in S anyway, aren't they?
I've got my feeler gauges in the car if you want me to check
Yeah,
them.
we might need them.
Do you want to put them exactly where you would have preferred them, as soon as you could have moved further?
The intention was for them to be within us, yeah.
Well, if the intention was for them to be within S, then I'll let you charge them.
Good man. Good man. Pile them in them. Unless you wish to slow them down.
Why would I want to slow them down?
Well, you know, get rid of my fatigue.
Yes. Second fatigue. We have a melee. I have a unit of 8, you have a unit of 12.
Do you wish to close ranks?
Can't, because I've got javelins.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do retreat.
4,
Gain 2 defence dice and an extra 2 if your unit is mounted and fighting foot. So 4 defence dice, please.
Three, 6, 8. You have 2 fatigues. All I've got is moment of truth, isn't it?
Why have you given me an extra fatigue?
Because you charged.
But I charged using pursuit.
Oh yes, you did. Yes.
Doesn't generate fatigue.
And you've got extra additional dice, haven't you?
3 extra.
So you should have 15 in there. Apologies. That's a lot, isn't it? It's not on a 60. That's wrong, isn't it? I just saw that as well.
Am I 4 or am I 3?
You're 4. Oh, you're javelin armed. You're 3 as well.
3, aren't I?
You are, yes, you're quite right. Sorry, yeah. Cheating myself, look.
Yeah.
What else have you got on your board? Volley fire you can't use. You've used retreat. You've got
I've used volley fire.
You've volley fire as well. All you've got is 1 dice on your combat bonus, haven't you?
I've got 1 combat bonus, 1 in levee and 1 on gallop.
So you've got nothing more in the bottom of the board to use. Protect my dice. Put my armour up to 4. Moment of truth, and stop you using a single combat bonus. Why would I do that? Use a rare for that. So I'm going to use your fatigue to put my armour up to a 4. Affect the most dice. I think that's a mistake, but never mind. I should go for the...
So I will...
Use the combat bonus, that's all you got.
Yeah, I think I need to... Sorry, so you've spent my fatigue, haven't you? So I've got no fatigue there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it off.
I will spend my combat to put another attack dice in. So there's no fatigue on you.
Yep.
Okay. So, should I go first?
Well, you do go first because you're the attacker, mate.
So I need 4s, yeah?
You do need 4s.
But these are up +1 because of the javelin?
Yep. Isn't there a thing on there?
That's all you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we both are. No, I don't get it.
Because you didn't charge, yeah?
I think you're in charge.
So,
Do you need 3s?
oh dear, look at those 1s and 2s.
Still a lot, though. So I've still got 9, just the 9.
Just the 9. You've left 1 behind.
5s and 6s. Saved
3.
3, lose 6. Back on you.
Needing 3s. Oh, crikey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, great. 7.
I lost 6.
Saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So lost 2.
Lost 2, I lost 6.
Fatigues all round. Oh, would have been nice to pop that unit.
I'm sure. I think you did pretty well.
And you bounce.
Into the...
Oh, good. Just where you want to be. So I just have my levee left to activate.
Straight down the road when your Mac got this. Yeah, move right. I lose a couple of things. Depends what you want to do.
Can't shoot, does he lose hands? Right.
It does, yeah. But if he ends, then they start shooting chips. This game is just take chips.
Okay,
My turn?
it's me done.
No, it's me done, mate. I think you gave me all this waffle about the Irish. Mind you, I didn't play it well, to be fair. So, and I've got 5 dice. I'm leaving 3 on the board. Oh, well, that was a rare. You won't give that to me, will you?
Don't need it.
So I've rolled 2, 2, and a 1.
I'll give you a bit of cover there.
Okay, my second turn. Right, Wayne.
Show me the magic.
There is no magic, mate. I sense I'm in trouble. I need to do something about this unit here, but I know you've got that damn gallop there, but it was just a question of how much I can slow you down by.
You can slow me down to a short by the looks of it.
Well, indeed. Okay. My Kuragai's going to use his determination. He's going to move.
Okay, so does he count as an infantry unit?
He is, yeah. He's on foot, so he must be.
Okay. So, and he's going to move.
Yep, not charge.
So I can use
Gallop.
gallop.
Go on, let's see what you can do. See how far you can skedaddle away. Show me the
Do you wish
map.
to slow me down?
Oh, yes. Oh, can I take the fatigue marker off?
You can. Might want to switch the camera off for this bit. Okay.
Right, okay. So my levy are only half in range now, front rank or
Well,
back rank.
You're going to move him.
I'm going to, yeah. I will move him, don't worry.
Oh, he's coming out.
Oh yeah, he's coming out all right. Like that. And he's going to throw a couple of javelins at you.
What?
Because he can. But what I need to point out is that I'm going to use Sidey, discard all your attack dice. So I've got 2 dice in there. Discard all your attack dice.
Is he within range?
Yeah, oh yeah, easily.
Okay, just want to check.
Comfortably. Not even close. In fact, I might even go backwards a bit.
All right, okay.
There we go. I'm going to discard all my attack dice by everything that hits you at +1 easier.
Yep.
Next, I'm going to rest my levy with my warlord. Now I'm going to activate my levy to move. And they're going to move
Using the dice, yeah?
using the dice, yeah. So they're in range. I don't need to move that much back actually. Just one base depth really. Just like that.
Yep.
Now I'm going to use the old ways and I'm going to activate 3 units. That will be one of them. The levy here will be 2 and I'll activate them for 3 just in case it all goes Pete Tom.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the action. The levy are now going to shoot at the said
Yeah.
pain in the arse unit. I have 10 in my unit, so because you killed 2 already. Did you kill 2 of those or 1, 2?
No.
It was those, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got 12. So you've got an armour of 3. I've got 6 dice.
You're on a +1.
At the moment, yeah. I'm on +1. I'm going to use Fur Bogue. Gain 3 attack dice. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Your board is bare. And then I'm going to use combat bonus and give me 2 more.
Nice.
Well, I hope so. So I'm hitting you on 2 + 1. Any ones I miss with, so I miss with 2.
Okay. Nine hits for the viewers.
Fire,
Dear, not good. So
4, 5 die.
5 dead.
That's not too shabby. Front rank, no doubt.
Well, you know.
Why wouldn't you? I'm now going to move this unit out of the terrain. They're not there, they're actually there, to be fair. Back edge is to there. How many am I going to get in range? 2 ranks, probably. Yeah. Sadly, the front rank aren't in range, so I've got 6 in range. 3 dice, and again that ability rolls over. So I'm hitting you on 2 + 1. Three hits.
Oh dear. That's not good.
All depends whose perspective. Took a dice off you, Wayne.
You did. You did take a dice. That's 3.
Back to the other guys. So they're going to shoot at these chaps over here. So I've got 12. So 6 dice. Again. Armour of 3. 4, 5, 6. Got nothing to pimp it with. Just straight 3s. 1s and 2s miss.
Oh, look at that. Dead-eyed dick.
2 die. Gives you something to think about, doesn't it? Oh, these levy here, because they moved and shot, they've got fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay. So that comes off.
Next.
That's all I got. Warlord can move. He'll stay where he is. He's doing all right there. So I think it is your turn, Wayne.
Okay. That's the 5 dice.
How many dice have you got?
5.
Same as me. Oh wow, 2 rares, 2 common and 1 uncommon.
Yeah, I'll certainly re-roll one of the flags. Oh. Re-roll another one of the flags.
Why wouldn't you? So you've got
5 commons, 1
1 common,
uncommon.
one rare. Ooh. Wayne's third turn. Dice are placed. Right. My order's reaction.
Yep.
All heirs of mare will be on my unit of levy.
Okay.
What else would you put it on? What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a bit of volley fire.
Of course you will. Who's your target?
Can I see those chaps?
You think I put those trees there to hide them from you, wouldn't you? So the remnants of my unit of 2, isn't it, basically? So they've got an armour of 4, because they are javelin. You've got 6, 2, 4, 6. What else are you going to...
I'm going to do superiority
For your 2 automatic hits, why wouldn't you?
to take the, because they've got a fatigue on them, haven't they? They have, yeah.
They have. So can you take the fatigue off? I'm going to use Spirits of the Land, because they're entirely located in there, and they get a +1 on their defence dice, which is effectively like closing ranks, kind of, isn't it?
Okay,
I'll put +1 on my dice.
I'm going to pass.
Well, I've got nothing else. So you need 4s.
York's a lady. 2.
Let me just get those 2 out for you. But you've got 2 automatic hits, so you've got 4. I'm saving normally on a 3, 4, 5, so it's on terrain. But I save on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Any one's kill basically. Oh, they survive. Phew.
A waste, but at least it flushed some stuff off your board.
Yeah, well that's why.
Right, the boss will move.
What else you got then?
The boss moved,
Yeah.
and he's going to order these boys to move.
Okay.
Talking of pot shots,
You might as well. You're there, aren't you? Be rude not to. Who's it going to be? What's your target?
it's going to be the slingers, I think.
How many you got in range?
All of them.
All of them? That rank as well?
11 then.
All of them then. Just as well it's Christmas, isn't it, really, eh?
6 shots. Well,
3, but my armour's up by 1, 4, 6 dice. You're not going to pimp it with anything, are you?
nope.
No, okay.
Shitty there. My dice this so far have been pretty poor.
Saved it.
Of course you did.
Of course it did. Right then. Pursuit coming up, no doubt.
Anyway, I'm going to charge. I'm going to activate them
To do what?
with pursuit.
And who are they charging?
Kurda.
Okay. You're going straight past the doodah.
Well, I could do the doodah, couldn't I? But I think the Kurda's the more pressing target at the moment.
Okay. So, do you want me to move them?
Yes, please. I've got to get rid of him.
Do you?
No fatigue for it, but I do get 3 extra dice for it.
Problems. So, what's my armour?
5, I'm guessing. It's bound to be 5, isn't it? Knowing you.
Well,
Kurda, 5. Aggression, 4.
so I've got 4 dice. You've got 12 dice. 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry, he's got a javelin, remember?
He's got a javelin.
Yeah, you get +1 anyway. You get 3 plus dice, don't you?
He's got a javelin, but
I think his armour's still that.
still 5, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough. You've got no fatigue. You go first.
I'm not going to do anything.
That was pursuit, wasn't it?
Yep.
You've got nothing to do, so you pass. I might as well not use moments of truth. So you're hitting me on +1. So you need 4s.
3s, aren't I?
4. Sorry.
I'm 3s, aren't I?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. 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 4 plus 1.
Bloody hell, Graham! What have you been doing to these dice?
Listen. The dead man's hand, it seems to do very well.
2 out of 15. 2 out of 15. 13 misses.
You're missing a word. What's the word you'd normally use about now, Wayne?
Outrageous, Graham.
That's the one. Well, he's going to survive.
Don't bother rolling them. Don't bother rolling them.
I've got to do it just to...
No, don't bother rolling them.
I saved one, Wayne.
Did you?
That's it.
Well, what a surprise.
So I do take 1 wound. Back on you, needing 3s.
You've got resilience 1 on you, don't you ignore it?
No, it's the same as Warlord. Resilience 1. I only hit you twice.
Only? Let's take those off now, should I?
That was incredible rolling. I would be embarrassed, but... Oh, you didn't save them.
Of course not. Why would I?
So I took 1 for the melee, and one for the wound, and 1 for the melee. So you go backwards. Oh dear.
And I take fatigue, yeah?
You certainly do. I should be embarrassed, really, shouldn't I?
You should be. You should be fucking embarrassed at that. Jesus.
Right. Go back a bit more. I assume you took them off the back rank. We've got to have 1 in contact anyway, so it's about there. Okay, so very unfortunate. Okay.
Activate this unit.
A warrior activation.
Yep.
Which unit are you activating?
This unit.
Okay. On the side. So you're spending 1 dice to do that.
And we'll have a free shot.
Of course you will. So I've got an armour of... Against the javelin, you said, didn't you?
Levy, I'm going to shoot her.
Levy.
They're easier to kill.
So it's 3, plus 1 is 4.
5 dice. Anything else you're doing?
Nope. Oh dear.
1.
Wait a minute, we've got to save it yet, Wayne. Ooh, you killed me. I rolled a 1.
I think even you have to admit, Gray, that
Yeah, the dice gods are not
my
being
dice have been
terrible.
poor
Yes,
today.
they have been very poor. I agree with you.
Okay. Activate. this
Oh,
unit.
the guys at the back. What are they going to do?
Yeah, charge the Kurd.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah, agreed. So, I've got an armour of 5, you've got 3. I've got 4 dice.
Yep.
I've got 2 fatigues. You've got how many dice? 2.
2, but +1 because of javelin.
For the viewers, do you want to put it on there just for a moment? Do you wish to spend my fatigue?
Nope.
You don't. Well, there's nothing I can do, so you're hitting on a 4 + 1. 1 hit to save. Saved it. Freeze needed.
Is that all of them, Gray?
I didn't think I missed Wayne.
No. Wow.
Well, it's my
Oh look, nothing saved. Nothing saved.
the unit. I'm afraid has gone. But I do take a fatigue.
You
for,
do take fatigue.
for an extra melee. So you've got 1 dice left on warrior activation.
Yep. And I'm going to activate these to charge in again.
Or go back in. So they should be exactly S away, so I can't spend the fatigue. I can't use advanced abilities.
Well, you haven't
Because
got
I'm-
anything to use anyway.
Well, no, I've got a moment of truth, but I can't use it anyway, can I, to be fair? So I've got an armour of 5, you've got an armour of 3. I've got 4 dice. I hit you 1 harder because I'm exhausted. I've got 3 fatigues. You've got 2 fatigues.
I'm on +1 because of my javelins.
+1 for your javelins. Do you want to put your dice there just so we see what you got? The viewers can see.
10.
10. You go first.
Not going to do anything.
You're not. I'm going to spend 1 of your fatigues. Increase my armour to a 6.
Pass.
Well, I can't go any higher. So I'm going to spend 1 of your fatigues, drop you down to a 2.
Yeah, the knife goes for us infantry would be a 4 class. But if you're firing a machine, it's going to be
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Okay. So you need 6s, you need 5s. 3. Doesn't look good, does it? 3 to save. He's dead.
Really?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Cool.
He's a tough old bugger though, isn't he?
He's going to take 4 with him though. Don't
I hope so. But I'm -1 on my dice. So I'm hitting you on, well, -1, whatever. So the 2 doesn't count, but the 3 do. So you lost 2.
So,
Broken Friends,
yeah.
the Warlord, and the Levy.
And these guys?
No, they're out of range. So the Warlord takes 1. Levy. I thought I removed that earlier. I moved and shot, didn't I? That was why. So I've got 2 fatigues there.
Yep.
The bulk.
So I presume I bounce there.
I don't know actually.
Because you did 2, didn't you, on me?
Do you bounce?
What, if I wipe them out?
Sorry?
If I wipe something out?
I don't think you do. I think if you, I'm not sure.
So I'll get fatigue.
Generally, the loser has to withdraw. However, there are a few specific cases. If it was a draw, if the defender benefits from solid cover, from closing ranks, which didn't, either unit was completely eliminated. There is no withdrawal, so you don't. Yeah. So you stay where you are.
Okay, it's me done.
So it's my turn. I'm down to...
You're still on 5 dice.
Still on 5 dice, yeah. I need to kill one of those bloody markers, don't I? 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Ooh. 4 rare and 1 uncommon. Okay, my third turn. Just to clarify, Wayne did a slight verbal faux pas. I actually rolled 4 common and 1 uncommon, not 4 uncommon and 1 common. But never mind, eh? Still shit dice, whatever way you paint it.
Come on, put me out my misery.
I'm going to try my best, Wayne. I'm going to try my best. Okay. My warlord's going to move. But you can use gallop. I assume you're going to use gallop on them, or are you going to use gallop over there? What's going to be your...
Let your warlord move.
Sorry?
You're going to let your warlord move.
You're going to let him move? Yeah. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Move forward. Take his fatigue with him. Now he's going to throw his javelins at that unit. I think he's got 4. Can you check? You've got the page handy?
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
4 javelins.
I think it might be 2. I'm not sure. That's why I said check it. It'd be nice if it's 4, but Irish, page 36. Oh, it is 4. Why didn't I believe myself, Wayne? 4 dice. I do have fatigue.
Ah. Your Kurda should have been armour 4 then, if he's got javelins, not armour 5.
I did actually ask you that to check, didn't I? You still killed him anyway.
I might have killed him the first time.
True, yeah, you might have bounced. Yeah. Shooting at you, I've got 4 dice. I have a fatigue. Do you wish to spend it? 4. Just the 2. One dead. He's going to rest these. They've got 2 fatigues at the moment, down to 1. Then I'm going to use the old ways and activate my 2 units of levy, 1 there and 1 there. They're going to shoot at them, and I have 1 fatigue. Armour of 3. How many do I have there, Wayne? Is it 12 or 10?
12.
12. 6 dice. 6. Do I use that or not? For a bogue. Other ones. Yes. For a bogue, I'm going to get 3 more dice. Do you wish to use my fatigue?
Yes.
4. Ooh. There's a lot of 1s and 2s and 2 hits. That's not too good, is it? Just 1 dead. Right, they are going to fire at them. So you spent my fatigue. Armour of 3. 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no fatigue. I have nothing to pimp it with.
Let me guess.
We call that a full house.
Wouldn't be 5 out of 5, would it, Graham?
I'll call that 5 out of 5 as well. I'll call that touche.
About time. Long time coming, that.
Right. Okay. And I've got a levy activation. Makes more sense to do it with the unit here. So they'll take a fatigue for shooting, get the fatigue after they're shooting. So they've got 2, 4, 6 dice. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Dare I ask? Dare I ask?
I'm not saying anything.
You don't need to. Your grin says it all.
Well, you can't. Can you do it again though?
No.
No. 4 die. Comes off. I've got a warrior activation. Yeah. And they're going to shoot, just shoot straight out at the Bundy at you there. So I've got, and that unit, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7. You killed 1. So I've got 4 dice, needing 3s.
Have you missed with a single dice tonight?
Well, no, it doesn't appear that way, does it?
No.
You're making me feel embarrassed, Wayne. 2 dead.
You should be. You should be criminally embarrassed. A, for setting down the terrain. B, for hiding in it.
Well, you know, this is what they
Come
do.
on, what's next?
Well, I think I'm cooked, mate.
Sure nothing else to shoot?
No.
Oh, blimey.
No. It's your turn 4, Wayne.
4 dice.
4 dice. 1 common and 3 uncommon. Got that right that time, anyway. Turn.
Okay,
What are you going to do then to me?
I'm going to activate the levy to shoot
Yep. Who are they shooting at?
the warlord.
The warlord. Bloody hell.
Right.
Are you in range? I assume you are.
Do,
Yes, you
I
are.
think so.
I need some of your magical dice again, Wayne.
So I'm going to do superiority.
2 automatic hits.
Take his fatigue off to give him 2 auto hits.
Yep, okay. Hold on to it. Not good. You've got nothing else to pimp it with, have you, your shooting? No.
In fact, I won't take the fatigue off.
You're going to leave it on there, are you?
Let it ride, yeah.
So I've got an armour of, what did we say? 5. You've got 6 dice. Wait a minute. I could use Spirit of the Land.
Okay, you're going to use Spirit of the Land, are you?
You've got 2 automatic hits.
No, I've not played that.
Oh, you're not playing superiority.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different because you're going to play it in a minute, aren't you? Because you've got a second one.
So are you playing it or not?
No, I'll leave it.
Okay. One.
Want to save on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. 6, saved it.
Okay, activate them again, same thing.
6 dice. So you get fatigue after you shoot. Are you going to use superiority?
Nope.
In that case, then I will pass as well. 1 to save. Saved it.
Fatigue for them.
So you've got. What have you got left on your board to activate with?
Right, volley fire.
Oh, okay, yeah, volley fire. Who is the target?
The levy.
So my unit of 12, isn't it? So unit of 12. So I've got an armour of 3. 6 dice. You do have a fatigue. I'm going to spend your... Well, you go first anyway, sorry.
Do you superiority?
For 2 automatic hits. I'm going to spend your fatigue, increase my armour to a 4.
Pass.
If you, all you've got left on your board is gallop, isn't it?
Yep.
I use spirit of the land, increase my defence dice. Here we go. 4's needed. So I'm saving on a anything but a 1. 1's kill. Oh shit! Rolled 2 1s.
Did you put the 2 extra automatic hits in there as well?
I don't think I did. No. Do them as well. Don't think I did. 2 dead. Okay. Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
You used superiority, didn't you?
I did.
So I take the fatigue off the levy. Stand up, you fool.
Move the boss.
Oh, he's going to move, isn't he? Yep.
So the range of that is going to be.
Yeah, that's 19.
19, so that's 4.
And he's going to tell them to move.
Done something else.
Yeah, and what's the range? 5.
Done.
Will do.
So I've got 5 dice. I've rolled 1 common and 4. No, sorry. 2 common, 3 uncommon. Right. I'm going to use a levy activation, and they are going here. They're going to shoot at your cav. Okay. So I've got 9.
Yeah, you can do this one. That one, I'll say 6 no.
So 5 dice, needing 3s. I'm going to use Fur Bogue, which gives some additional 3 dice. You've got nothing, so I shoot.
That's it, right. Okay, so most yellow.
3,
3 die.
3.
Yep.
Most blues. I'm not you. Most oranges, I've got 6.
So you've got a C there. So it's obscured infantry. Oh, I lost out there.
They get frozen out.
I'm going to shoot again. Same levy activation. 5 dice. Get fatigue after I've shot. Needing 3s. Miss with 2. One dead.
But you get another shot.
No, we didn't.
So that's 16.
Yeah, but he's got friends.
So I've got my Warlord's activation, and I've got the old ways as well. So I'm going to do my Warlord's activation, and he's going to rest himself, and he's going to activate the levy, and they're going to shoot at your levy. There. So I've got 10, 5 dice. I'm going to use the old ways. I've got activate them and
No, you're okay. Sorry, you're okay.
them. They'll shoot. Am I in range? Because you took the front rank off, didn't you? I think only my front rank are in range. So I'm going to move these. First of all, I'm going to move these, and they're going to move up. You can use your gallop if you so desire.
You're activating them to move, are you?
Sorry?
You're activating them to move, are you?
Actually, I'm thinking out loud. It'd be better off just shooting you. I'm going to shoot you here, actually, straight there. So shoot, and I'll leave it on those. So I'll get fatigue after shooting.
So what are you doing with those?
Them,
These.
I'll move them in a minute.
Then I'll gallop.
In a minute, I'm doing the shoot first for the levy. I'll shoot first, then I'll do them second. Otherwise, you'll gallop away.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Can you? I'm going to shoot with the levy first, though, before I do anything else. And then if.
Right.
Okay. Ooh, not good.
Can I shoot over this? I see not.
I'm going to move these two behind, like that. They're within Emma view now.
I'm going to gallop.
Sorry?
Then I'm going to gallop.
Wait, okay, gallop away. Before you gallop,
Spend the fatigue.
I'm going to spend the fatigue, yeah. Ooh. lingering.
Okay.
And that's my lot. Over to you.
4.
One common, 3 uncommon. Okay, Wayne's 5th turn.
Okay. First, rest the levy. Second, volley fire.
And your target is
Target is these guys.
the levy in the terrain.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm going to do superiority.
so you got,
Remove the
they've got an
fatigue.
armour of 3 plus 1 for the doodah. You've got 2 automatic hits. You've got 4 dice. I'm going to use volley fire. Oh, you've still got one more left on the levy, haven't you?
All you've got on your board is moment of truth.
Sorry,
All you've got on your board is moment of truth.
I haven't got spirits of the land.
You spent that last turn.
Oh, okay.
3
Ooh, saving on a 3, 4, 5, or
plus
6.
the 2 automatic hits.
Two dead.
You activate the levy to move.
Okay. Shuffling backwards.
Yep. The boss will move.
You've used superiority, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. Hiding behind the hill. Very wise.
He'll order these guys to move.
Off the hill, no doubt.
Just going to tuck in behind, I think. Okay, so it's done.
5 dice. I've rolled. Ooh, hello. Hello, ladies. 2 common and 3 rare. I'm going to re-roll one of the rares straight away. So I've got another one, and I'm going to roll another rare. So I've got 5 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare. Okay. Forgot what I was doing now. Right, my warlord, he's going to rest the levy. Then he's going to, with his own move, just going to move out of the terrain, and he's going to shoot at the marker. Okay? So I've got 4 dice. You've got an armour of 6, isn't it? 2 defence dice. I'm going to use Fear Bulk with a rare.
No, you can't. Can't use any abilities against the objectives.
No advanced abilities, can I? No, you're right. Dang. Well, I'm going to shoot anyway. Because I can. Might as well. Armour of 6. Just about adds up to 6. I'm going to use the old ways, and I'm going to activate. Well, before I do that, my little fella here, I keep forgetting him. He's going to move a little bit, and he's going to throw his 2 javelins at your guy there. I've forgotten about him the whole time. 2 dice. 3's needed. 1 hit. Saved it. Ding. Now I'm going to do the old ways with 2 units. That unit there, and that unit there. So that unit there is going to move up to the edge, just about, give or take a millimetre. This unit is going to move towards this fella here. They're going to throw their javelins. Front 2 ranks are only in range. So it's 6, 3 dice. Armour of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 hits. Thank you. Ooh, I got him, finally. I've got a warrior and a half guard activation. And here's the rub. Right. I'm going to move my warlord. He's going to attack the doodah. This could be rash. So I get fatigue for charging it, but you don't get one for the melee, do you?
No.
So you've got an armour of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you use my fatigue? You can't, can you? Can't remember. Or is it just a straight roll? You get 2 defence dice.
The marker may not trigger any Saga abilities or use any of the attacker's fatigues.
So I'll take that off then. But I can't use anything either, can I? So it's just a straight roll then. So I need 5s.
So any cards that we've got that are only worth 1, like an egg.
There's a couple in there, but not enough, I don't think. And you've got 2 defence dice.
Do you get anything extra for your javelins?
Oh. Yeah, I would have done, yeah.
Okay, do it again.
Sorry?
Do it again.
Okay. So it's 6. We'll do it again. 8. So I'm hitting you on 4s. Thank you, Wayne. So I've got it. But I don't get fatigue for the melee.
No.
I've got a warrior activation. So I really want to come out. Just let him die. Yeah, he's coming out.
Except for that one that you...
All right at the end. Everything else goes at the end of it.
And that's my lot. Your last turn.
No, you roll a dice, don't you?
Sorry?
You roll a dice.
Why?
At the end of turn 5, the second player rolls a dice. On a 4+, the game ends immediately.
I didn't know that. Must read the scenario rules. Doesn't.
Okay. Okay. So, 1, 2, 4 dice.
Two common, one uncommon, one rare.
I'll re-roll that rare.
Okay.
Common and an uncommon. So 3 commons, 2 uncommon.
Okay. Okay, Wayne's final turn. Show me the magic, Wayne. Oh, before you do, I've got an orders reaction.
Okay.
Heirs of Mill, and I'll put it on my Warlord.
How?
Oh, he's got to be in uneven terrain. Idiot. In that case, I'll put it against those. Dang. Must read the small print.
Okay. Let's have a shot at them then. Volley fire at him. 4 dice at him.
Who are you shooting at?
The Warlord.
Poor old Warlord, bless him. I mean, so I've got an armour of 5. You've got 4 dice. This is using volley fire to do it, aren't you? And then you've got. So you haven't got any other shooting activations there, apart from unless your Warlord shuffles over, have you?
Correct.
So the other shot was going to go at you again. No, but it doesn't do anything because he's on the firing.
I'll pass.
Nothing.
Nada.
Activate the unit of sergeants.
Okay, top of the hill.
See you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week, mate.
Yeah, cheers, James.
Oh, really? Okay. We need to.
I'll play him next week.
Yeah, we'll chuck javelins at your Warlord.
2 dice. I'm not going to do anything to.
Nothing.
I think.
So is it best to shoot these little anti-tank teams?
You charge him with the Warlord.
In you go. So I've got 1 fatigue. You've got an armour of 5. I've got an armour of 4. You haven't got javelins, haven't you? No, you haven't.
Just checking what he's
I
got.
don't think you have, to be fair.
Just checking
I've got
what he's got.
Don't think you have. I think it's only warriors that've got that, Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Haynes, I would say probably do that first. Try and suppress the.
So 8 and 8. I have fatigue. You go first.
Oh, I'm going to pass.
I've only got that, really. I'll use Wail of the Banshee. You've got no fatigues at all, have you?
No.
So I've got 2 defence dice.
I'm going to pass.
I have nothing else, so pass.
Are we going to go direct fire?
Pause needed. It's a decent roll, Wayne. Saved 1, 2. He's dead, isn't he? He's gone.
Does he take anybody with him?
Oh, yeah. Well, be rude not to try, wouldn't it? 5's needed. There's a sniff of a chance, not much.
Just the 4 sixes.
Just the 4. Not quite.
Just fatigued.
He's exhausted.
So,
Warlord down. And you've got 1 on each, haven't you, left?
So, I can do a manoeuvre with these guys.
So I've got one more chip. I don't think I can get anything else to shoot, so you must have had that. Yeah, I think so.
I'll hand over the baton to you and right.
Because I can't, these guys aren't, so I'm not shooting from my men.
And that'll do.
Okay, so it's my final turn. How many dice have I got? Is it 3? 1, 2, 4. 4 dice. 3 common and 1 rare. I'll have a think.
one pudding.
Right, my last turn. Dice are placed. Okay. I think your warlord's got to die, Wayne. That's my intent. So I'm going to activate the levy, and they're going to shoot you there. So I've got 10, so 5 dice.
That's, yeah.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use Fear Bulg, which gives me 3 more dice. But it says, because it's a rare, it says if you use a rare, each attack dice which scores a 6 scores an additional hit. And that's all I've got. So I need 6s really. I'm not. I've rolled 2 6s, and I need 4s. So I've hit you 8 times.
I thought it was clever. I had no idea what I was doing.
Sorry?
I hit you 8 times.
8 times? Just the 8 from 6 dice?
Well, they get the 6s, give me double ones, so he's gone. I'm going to use the old ways. I'm going to activate the levy unit here. They'll shoot at the warriors on the hill. And I've got 7 in the unit, so it's 4 dice. Three hits. I'll activate the warrior unit here. They're going to come forward and they'll shoot you. And I've got 7, 4 dice, needing 3s. 3 to save. He's gone. And I've got 1 more warrior activation. And they're going to move forward towards that doodah thing. They get fatigue after the move. You can't spend it, can you? And they'll throw their javelins at
They've shot already.
Well, that's true, yeah. They can only shoot once. Then you've got to pay for it. So,
Fatigue.
fatigue. And that is me done. you want to have a total up, or should we just...
Yep, total up.
Okay. We've done a count up. By actual massacre points, I got 20, 22, 24, and Wayne got 12. But because we both lost one marker each, we capped at 16. So the actual score was 16-12. So there's only actually 4 points in it. Is that right, Wayne?
That's correct.
That's
yeah.
correct. Okay, so what did you think of the scenario?
Yeah, interesting scenario. I think there's a huge advantage for the player going second. I can't understand why the first player can't shoot or charge during their first turn. So they're effectively getting one turn less. And there's always an advantage in games like this for the player going second.
So would you say then, if you went back to the old version 1 rules and say where the first player would have free dice, and then the second player could do what he wants, and then the second player plays as normally, would that be the way around it perhaps? Or
No, I just don't see why it can't be as normal. The player gets a normal move.
normal allocation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What about these markers then? Do you think?
I mean, I think that's a good idea. That's why I wasn't too concerned about losing troops, because I knew as long as I could hold on
I was only going to ever get
to
16.
mine, what I was hoping to do was kill more of yours and have 3 of mine left, so that you would be capped at 10, because you were pretty happy just sitting there in that ideal terrain.
Turtling.
Well, turtling is playing to the Irish strengths, and I can't get you out of there with mounted warriors.
No.
And I have to get close to you to use my javelins, and that makes me vulnerable to your shooting. So I was always on a bit of a hiding to nothing.
What did you think of the the Irish? Sorry.
The Irish, I think, are the great, very strong shooty faction. I thought that obviously the terrain was ideal for you as well.
Can I be honest? I watched Rodge's roundup on how to play the Irish, and this is only the second time I've played them under version 2, and having 2 units of levy was really very, very powerful.
Well, especially against armour 3 troops.
Well, yeah, indeed. And you did roll appallingly dice, Wayne. I'm almost embarrassed.
Well, it is what it is.
Anyway, thank you very much, Wayne.
Pleasure, as always.
And I'm sure you'll get your revenge next time.
Well, we'll see.
Yep, good game against Wayne as always. With the Irish, first time in version 2 for me proper, with some instruction from Rodge's podcast, and I like them. Yep, definitely learning bits and pieces now they play, in particular the Kuragar, but no harm done. Scenario needs tweaking, but very playable. Anyway, hope you're all well. Please share with like-minded, and see you all soon.